All right. Let's start getting into it. And I do think I have the sound on. Jeez. Alrighty. So, looking at Bitcoin. Oh, this looks like a big old jumbled up mess, doesn't it? Let's get rid of it. Alright, going into the daily time frame for Bitcoin. We're going to get rid of all that. We're going to rechart this so I can see it clear as day. Because the more clear I can see it, the better the TA will be. So looking at it on the daily time frame, I'm focused on a couple levels. This one right here that we are sitting above, this one down here. This is an area in which if we fall back down into it, very likely we're going to come all the way down to the bottom. It's a very likely possibility. We do have this one level that cuts it right in half, which we never backtested on our way up. So we could get caught up there too, of course. But you know what? I would think we'd go straight down because anytime we hit that 106,397, we usually go straight down to 92,563. That happened once, that happened twice, and then we just broke through it and we went straight up, found resistance at 106.97, and then we broke out. So that's cool. But on the daily, we can see the relative strength is starting to come down a little bit. So that's the unfortunate part. There's no bearish divergence, which is nice, but there is this annoying little downtrend. This annoying little downtrend that's creating all the chop in the world. And it happens to just be a lower high. So this right now is our resistance at the moment. Right there. Could we break out from it? Sure, we definitely could. But we do have some economic data coming out today, this week, the core PCE numbers. So of course, all of Wall Street's probably like trying to figure out where they can get their insider information. But yeah, we're basically leaving the rallies up to the other side of the world and not the US, because the US, what they like to do, especially when they're uncertain about something like data coming out, they like to sell things off and keep the price exactly where it's at. We do have this box here that if we stay above it, we're doing pretty darn good. So let's just hope that we maintain above this entire box. So even if we do break the level, we could find support at 104,933. And then bounce right back up. Everybody will call it a false bearish breakdown, but it's still just our zone that we would be holding. So it's not really a false bearish breakdown. And then another annoyance that we have is this right here, this uptrend that we've been maintaining and we kind of got away from. So we also could come all the way down to the uptrend and then bounce out of there. So there's a lot going on here with this consolidation, and it's not enjoyable. But I think we're going to consolidate for a little bit. This thing could lead us all the way into June 7th before it makes any type of decision. And if that is the case, I expect altcoins to bleed out because this is technically a downtrend. So those are my thoughts on Bitcoin right now. If we happen to get some crazy liquidity in the liquidations, that could send us higher. But let's see if the shorts have learned their lesson. So going right now into the liquidation heat map, looks like we have a nice little pool of longs sitting down here at 107,742. We're pretty close to it, but we have a lot. There are a lot of shorts in here. Holy. So right now we have over $300 million in shorts sitting right over our head. So yeah, if we get a rally tonight, we might see these things getting liquidated in the best type of way. So, wow, there's a lot of shorts in here. Holy. Let's go into the weekly, get a better idea. There is so much liquidity right over our head. Oh my. 295 million, 290 million, 280 million. Sheesh. Okay, so tons of liquidity to the upside. This sideways price action is allowing the shorts to get baited in. That's scary. It's actually scary. If you are trying to bet to the downside for Bitcoin, I don't know if that's a good idea. But pay attention to liquidity. If we do go up, we have a measured move for that. So right now, the measured move for Bitcoin, if it does go up, we're going to be looking at 118,248. Currently, you have already made a 50% retrace. All you have to do is maintain higher lows and stay above this blue box, and we could see Bitcoin take a nice little 8.59% rally. This is a possibility. It is not foreseen. It is just something that could happen. Now, if we start making a move to the downside, we also have a measured move for that because we made a lower high. So this is probably what all the shorts are looking at, with a move coming back down here to 103,000, we'll say 392. So bullish and bearish case. We are sitting in limbo. We are waiting for a break to either side. 5% downside or 8% upside. The bulls and the bears are arguing. Mom and dad just said we're going to turn the car around because we got to fight it out. That's really what's happening here. Alright, so I know this is the members only chat night, but I figured I can drop some value to anybody who decides to view. We're going to be looking at an assortment of cryptos as well as 7 different stocks. So the cryptos we're going to be looking at now are going to be Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Sui, FET, Render, Ondo, Doge, ADA, and HBAR. Out of the stocks we're going to be looking at is Nvidia, Tesla, Coin, Palantir, Bank of America, RGTI, and Amazon. So hopefully you guys do like the list. If you have any requests and you're a member, drop them in the chat. I'm here for it. If you're not a member, it will take a donation. There's no minimum on the donation, but you know, it would take a donation for you to throw in your requests. Because tonight and Thursday night, so every Tuesday and Thursday, these are members only chat nights where I basically say a huge thank you to the members, and I focus on just them for tonight. But let's get into the other assets to look at, and then we will go from there. So looking at Ethereum, Ethereum's been doing absolutely fantastic, but my chart has gotten insane. So of course we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fix that. Let's go out to our daily, focus on the lower time frame here instead of the weekly. So on the daily, you can see right now we have been acting, just finding this resistance. We're in this nice little pocket here, just stuck. But we are inside of it. That's a good thing. Good evening, Porky. My request first is to have Blessed live with great information. Well, that is great, Twix. That is great. How are you doing today? Hopefully everything is going well. Hopefully everything's going well. Alright, so right now we do have higher lows, which is great. Based off this trading action back here, Ethereum is inside of it. But man, are they struggling to get above that 200 daily moving average. Reset your stochastic to the downside. You do not. You do have bearish divergence and weakening buying pressure. So I guess it's a little bit of trouble. It might take a breather. We just don't know right now. We just don't know. Let's go into our 4-hour time frame. So looking at our 4-hour time frame, you can see how the strength, it fell off completely. We reset. Then we basically made a double top, and now we have a lower high. So here's where the confusion is. This is where normally I would be like, we are shorting, baby. SPX USDT, I got you, JB. I got you. SPX. Yeah. Good night. Just got better after I clicked the like button. Twix, I do appreciate you smashing up the likes. I appreciate that a lot. We don't get enough likes on these streams. If you all, anybody who's viewing, if you could smash up the like button just for the coverage of the market, that would be greatly appreciated. It also helps out the algorithm, even though y'all can't chat unless you become a member. But noted, maybe you decide to become a member. Maybe I can help you make $5 over the course of a month. I feel like it's possible. I feel like it's possible. So right now, we are in a nice consolidation pattern. Generally speaking, I would see this high stochastic on the 4-hour. We're in the bullish control zone, and it just seems like the strength is just falling off. So I normally would be shorting the heck out of this. but the market's been crazy bullish lately, so, you know, we always got to see what the bullish case is first. Bullish case right now we are looking at for Ethereum is the possibility of going up to $3,340. Now that's cool and all, but this 4 hour, this lower high, after putting in so much bearish divergence and a double top, this does make me feel like it will go down. And not far, 2,290. This is a possibility, but it is consolidating and literally anything can happen. So we do have a bullish and bearish case. Until a breakout occurs, can't really do much with this. But the possibility of a 13% downside, personally speaking, I think would be really healthy because that lines up almost at your 50% retrace. It's really close. I would prefer this happen before we start seeing more upside, but I know everybody just wants a number go up all the time. I get it. But there's an opportunity at 26% upside. And we can't deny Ethereum's been performing well lately. If this was last year, there's no way I would have said Ethereum could go up 26%. Now, the argument's there. So, there it is. There it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out XRP. XRP and its hidden bearish divergence on the daily still is haunting me. We're losing the box. We're losing the box, man. That's not a good thing. We're not even going to clean up this chart. I'm going to keep it all here. Because on your daily, yes, you're above the 200. Fantastic. But where did the strength go? Like, when bids? Probably Friday. Friday, after we get the core PCE numbers, that might be where the bids start coming in. The core PCE numbers are actually really important this time because I guess it's where the tariffs are going to be seen or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because it seems like it's Groundhog's Day for seeing the data. First, we were getting gaslit by the Fed. And it was like, oh, as soon as unemployment goes up, we're going to lower these rates. Unemployment goes up. Well, you know, we just can't really follow the data anymore. We're going to play it by ear. Well, what? Oh, you know, as soon as they keep just moving the goalposts. So, yeah, either way. This one has me a bit worried, but you are below this level that was acting as support. Now, it is acting as resistance at 232.49. This could get real bad if it starts dumping on us, because the prophecy is for 58 cents. The uptrend you were holding is no longer there. However, this blue box, you're still in the blue box. So you can't get bearish until you break the blue box and bearishly backtest it. So it's a weird time. It's a weird time to say the least. So yeah, we're going to mark this in the could go up category because the market has been crazy bullish. XRP, I really want to see it at 58 cents. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I really want to see it at 58 cents. Alright, moving on from XRP. We got Solana. Recently made a video about this one. Solana, surprisingly enough, still maintaining an uptrend. Surprisingly enough, still maintaining its uptrend, which is great. 58 cents is generous, right, JB? Should be 0. No, I'm just kidding. That's a little too much. There's too many people who keep getting swindled into believing in it. But looking at Solana here, Solana on the daily, we are respecting an uptrend so far. We're above this level at 172, which was acting as resistance. It has become support. Checking out your 4-hour time frame. Now the 4-hour, it's starting to feel like a false breakout. But if we get this confirmed backtest in about 7 minutes, and then we start going up, well, we have some targets. First target would be 184. Second target would be 205. Third target you're looking for is 216. So yeah, we're really actually like waiting for this 4-hour candle to close to see if Solana's actually going to be bullish or not. I don't know, the chop today made it to where I just didn't want to trade at all. So I just hung out with the kids and I was like, you know what? Sometimes we just sit on our hands. I don't feel like giving back gains. I really don't. So yeah, this one looks more interesting to me because of the downtrend, the breakout, and you're doing a back test right now. Not only a back test of the downtrend, but also of this nice little box. So the fact that you're back testing the box makes me actually excited for it. We'll see what happens. If we fall through the box, okay, I'm bearish again. We could see a lot of downside. Bottom of blue box. We could come all the way down to 145. We're going to have to wait and see. Moving on, SUI. So checking out SUI here. SUI, you broke below your box and a level of support and an uptrend. Now you're trying to push your way back up here. If I were trading this on the 4-hour, I would be looking for shorts. Just plain and simple, looking for shorts. You have support sitting down here at 298. I don't like what I'm seeing out of SUI. But if it does get bullish, hey, $5. $5. Because noted, this area back here previously was resistance, now acting as support. Chop City. Chop City. Take your bets. Understand, if you do break to the upside, the trend is going up right now. So you would expect that $5 to play out rather quickly. My power was out from 9 to 4 today. Guess they are putting some power lines underground. I only got one trade in. You know, I think that's probably for the best. Today was a really choppy day. Yeah, today is one of those days where it's like the probability of losing money was kind of there. Because like right now, I just mentioned how I would short this on the 4-hour. Well, your 1-hour stochastic's low. You're almost in overbought territory. What the heck? You're bearishly backtesting the 200 simple moving average after getting a bearish cross. This to me looks like a short all day, every day. But that stochastic is making me second guess. And wow, looks like Bitcoin's catching bids suddenly. Jesus. So if Bitcoin catches bids, this thing is going to start flying to the upside. But how high it goes, nobody knows. It's so weird. Such a weird market. So checking out FET. FET. Yikes. Cannot stay above 89 cents, can it? That is 3 consecutive lower highs on the 1-hour. That's unfortunate. Did BTC just break out? I doubt it. Highly doubt it. If you're looking at a low time frame, sure, it could have. But out of the 4-hour, no. Alright, so looking at FET right now, this downtrend is holding it down. You tried to wick out of it, and you're falling now. Once again, I would be looking to short this right now, but it seems dangerous to short as well. Oh, such an odd time. Here's your downside opportunity. If it does go down, you're going to be looking at 67.4. But if it goes up, well, you're still aiming at $1.09. And you have not been able to reach that yet. You streaming on Pumpkin? No, I'm not, because it's members only night. And I thought about it later on in the day. I was like, I can't do the Pumpkin stream tonight. So I will be on Pumpkin tomorrow. Unless the market starts moving a lot once I'm done with this stream. Maybe I'll fire up the Pumpkin stream, but I think I'm just going to wait till tomorrow. I'd much rather get a good night's sleep, because I gotta wake up early. Rich on the 1 minute. Rich might be on the 1 minute, honestly. We have been degenning lately. I've been jumping on that 1 minute also. But it's a lot easier when you're in an actual trend. Chopping sideways? I don't like it. I don't like it. I am in one trade right now. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm in Moodegg. Currently on a 10x short. The only reason it's a 10x is because of how high I had to put my stop loss. This right here is what I see out of Moodegg. You had an uptrend, you broke down, bearishly backtested. You came down, you had another uptrend. You are now outside of that uptrend. It just looks so darn bearish. So I put a stop loss right at this 2675 level. It's gone actually nowhere. Nowhere at all. So me telling you guys live on stream is the same as when I got in. It has gone literally nowhere. On a 10x leverage short, I'm only up 0.89%. Absolute joke. But yeah, we could see a 13% drop based off this here. Of course, it could go much deeper, but I'm not worried about all that. I just want to hopefully get some type of gains, maybe overnight. Anyways, moving on, we have Render. So due to the extensive research I did in my own Discord and somebody mentioning it, I guess Render is going to get delisted from Coinbase. Kind of unfortunate, it just lost its uptrend. So that's not a good start. That could lead us to some real bad times. You also had a lower high and now a significantly lower high. So there you go. Tried to wick outside of it and you're starting to get dragged down by your hair. This thing could go pretty deep. So I might actually want to start looking into those coins that were listed on what's going to be delisted from Coinbase. Great shorting opportunities in my opinion. But right now, Render, we could see anywhere between an 11 to a 20% drop. And if it really is getting delisted from Coinbase, yeah, we could see that 20% drop single day, make some gains from it. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. Could be a long way down. Support sitting at $3.55, and below that you have $3.05. You lose both of those. Now you're looking into the twos. We'll see what happens for Render. All right, Ondo. So Ondo. I also was supposed to look at EOS because apparently EOS got delisted from Binance. So that's probably also in the gutter. We'll see. If you guys could do me a huge favor, smash up the like button. Maybe just give it a little tap-a-rooney. Let's go ahead and get a refresh here. Let's see how we're doing on the likes. We're at 20 likes out of 35 viewers. I appreciate the likes. You guys are absolutely amazing. Could we get another 10? Could we get another 10 likes? I believe in you guys. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Anyway, why is my bot not working? I'm not seeing my bot doing the stuff and the things I want it to do. Shame. It's on. I don't know why it's not working. Too bad. Alright, so looking at Ondo here. Ondo has been getting a bunch of Twitter hype recently. I'm not really sure why, but it is. Right now, you're in real danger of losing your uptrend. You have put in a lower high after this great little rally, so it does look like the sizzle is starting to fade a little bit on some of these alts. But as of right now, you're still putting in higher lows. If you can get a break to the upside, you have like 47% upside possible. But if we continue to go down, your next move could be down to 81.6, and it would still be considered bullish. It's just that's a 13.84% move to the downside. So that's what I'm seeing out of Ondo. Until we reset our stochastics on the 4-hour, I'm going to be a little weary of the entire market. And that's probably why it's so choppy out there. Just trying to get all the indicators to align with each other. It gets really hard when you go sideways. It gets really, really hard. Next up, we have Dogecoin. Doge is actually resetting its 4-hour very nicely. Checking out on the daily, you already reset. You're holding above the 22-cent level. Dogecoin just seems to be built different. But looking at this 4-hour, this actually just got a new 4-hour candle, almost fully reset. So if all the other tokens are looking like this, by like 5 a.m., some obscure time in the morning for us over here on the West Coast, we might actually start seeing the market rally, which really, really does suck. Because that means New York is going to have a great time trading that. I'll be awake. I just don't want to be awake trying to trade at that time. It's awful. But yeah, I do wake up really early because every once in a while you see these crazy movements before market open. I will be interested to see what everything looks like by 9 a.m. tomorrow on my time. So 12 p.m. Eastern. I'll be interested to see what it looks like then. We might actually see a rally out of that. But if we cannot break above this wick right here, Doge going down. Probably 19 cents. Probably. But everything and its sister is pointing toward Doge should be a 47% move to the upside, getting you back up to 32 cents. Would you buy Doge tonight? No. I wouldn't buy anything tonight. The whole market's going sideways, looking like poop. It could fall, it could go up. I wouldn't buy a damn thing tonight. No, sideways price action before major economic data that could be bad, I wouldn't do that. If we were rallying right now, sure, I could make the argument, hey, it's going to be all right. But I can't. So, I wouldn't be buying anything. Not until we get a little certainty out of the market. I mean, also, don't forget, there are still tariff deals that could pop up out of nowhere. So don't forget about that. Right now, though, you're sitting in your blue box. You're in it. The fact that you're in it, that's more uncertainty in my eyes. But if you do rally to the upside in the shorter term, noted this is still the 4-hour time frame, so this could take a few days. 24.23 would be the target if you rally to the upside. That's a 7.92% move to the upside. ADA. ADA has been consolidating like an all-star, just sitting there, below resistance, chilling. If we break to the downside, you get support at 6.563. You break to the upside, I mean 91.39. It's already measured out. Just kind of need to do something here, ADA. This thing could consolidate all the way out until like June 6th. So, or June 7th. A lot of things pointing toward June 7th. So maybe June 7th is just the day. We have H bar. H bar lost its uptrend, and it bearishly backtests our blue box, but you're putting in higher lows. Hence confusion. So, I like that you're still in the bearish control zone, but you're almost neutral. You could just keep on falling. That's the part that worries me, because you're not sitting on top of a support. You have support sitting down here at 16.96. This would be an area in which I would feel a little more comfortable trying to jump into a trade. Where it's at right now, I wouldn't feel very comfortable. Break out of your downtrend, hold a level that's acting as support, I'd feel a little more comfortable. But we're not broken out yet. So, still bearish. I'm thinking touching that 16.96 would be a really good thing. We will see what happens. So, yeah, out of the crypto space, sideways, choppy, uncertain, don't really know what direction the whales want to take it. We will have an answer by Friday, though. We will have an answer by Friday. Also, final Friday of the month. It's going to be a big one. And it's the last day of the month, I believe. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I got to look at a calendar. But, yeah, this Friday going to be a very volatile day. So, prepare yourselves for that. Core PCE data, final day of futures contracts, expiration, and the shorts have been getting wrecked all month long. It could get real weird out there. Could get real weird. Now we're looking into the stocks. So starting out, we have NVIDIA. NVDA. NVIDIA. Let's see how NVIDIA's been performing on the day, up 3%. Sheesh. All right, we look at NVIDIA pretty often. I'm still aiming at this 217 level. We're staying above 132. We're holding it very strong. We're also starting to reset the stochastic. No bearish divergence. This looks really good right now. So let's go NVIDIA. Nvidia looking strong. Now Tesla, here we go. Dang, Tesla still pushing to the upside, up 6.9% on the day. See, this right here. When crypto goes sideways, stock markets rally. This is why I need to start doing options and futures and all that, because this 6.94% move, this would have been fantastic. Still aiming at that 385. We're gonna see what happens there. But if we break that 385, we do have a target all the way up here, 782 for Tesla. We'll see what happens in the coming days, coming weeks, coming months, but still looking strong for Tesla. Next up, we have Coin. So checking out Coinbase. Coinbase is still broken out, has not pulled back, up 1.23% on the day, and I am still in the ballpark of 493 being the target. As long as Bitcoin doesn't have a harsh pullback, I think Coinbase is going to be just fine. Also, is it Coinbase? I think it might be Coinbase entering into like S&P 500 or something. I don't know. There was some news about one of these crypto things getting into the S&P 500, which that's kind of a big deal. That's a lot of funding that could start just funneling into you just because you're a part of the index. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, right now Coinbase looking pretty solid. You're finding a bit of resistance. What was once acting as resistance currently is acting as resistance again around this 269 level. So even if we do pull back a little bit, 222 should hold you up extremely well. I think that would be a great opportunity of jumping into this if you're not already in there. But Coinbase doing just fine. Just fine. Palantir. I wish I knew what Palantir did, but here we go. Palantir. We kept moving up. This is actually insane. We're resetting, even though we have bearish divergence on the daily. We're resetting the stochastic already. It is up 0.06 on the day. Jesus. We might still see it get up to 178 somehow, some way. It could claw its way up there. That's shocking. Alrighty. BAC. I don't know why Bank of America matters, but alright, Grok, we're gonna... Holy shit. Bank of America up 2% on the day. Still aiming at 61.87. Yeah, I don't understand why Bank of America's like been popping up for things I need to look at. But on the daily right now, we are holding the 200 daily support. We have reset our stochastic. This could actually rally all the way into the end of the week. What is this? No idea what that is. But yeah, Bank of America. We looked at it, what, months ago? Weeks ago. Looking for that 54% upside. It's moving. Slowly but surely, but it's getting there. It's getting there. RGTI, I believe we looked at this yesterday. It was a holiday, but we're doing just fine, making our moves. On the day, you're up 1.2%. Not too shabby. Still aiming at this level. 1733. Still can't figure out why I'm aiming at that level, but hey, I'm aiming at it. After that, 33.92 could be the target. You are not overbought yet. That's more surprising to me than anything. Not overbought yet. So Amazon, checking out our Amazon. Amazon made the 11% move. We can get rid of that. That doesn't matter anymore. Now we're just looking at the bigger move. Oh boy. Could see Amazon start trying to make its way up to that 297 level. Amazon seems to be very unaffected by the tariffs. Go Amazon. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to stop ordering from Amazon. Now we're getting into the request. You heard that right. Request. Let's check out SPX. SPX breaking out right now, up 4.93%. You do have a target right now of $1.16. Currently on the daily, you're doing pretty darn good. Let's go into lower time frames. I do not look at the 3 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour has a high stochastic. You are putting in bearish divergence right now. Triple bearish divergence. Okay. Or maybe you reset. Either way, if you pull back, make another high, it cancels itself out. So we're not worried about that. Let's check out your 1 hour. Now your 1 hour is putting in bearish divergence. Jay Ford, thank you so much for the raid, man. How you doing today? Sorry, it is the members only and subscribers only chat today, but I appreciate the raid. Hopefully you had a fantastic time. I'm not sure what you were doing. Not sure what you were doing, but I will definitely have to go check it out. Hold on. Hold on. Copy. Get rid of that. So huge shout out to Jay Ford for the raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. I was waiting to short it. You were waiting to short it. Oof. I mean, if you were going to short it, you're at the top of the range right now. You were at the very top of the range. Would make all the sense in the world to short it. And you do have a lot of bearish divergence, but you made a higher high. That's the unfortunate part. You made that higher high. But you can see you are literally top of range. If it decided to pull back because this 15-minute stochastic is way too high, you could see yourself come straight back down to where you did each one of these times. I would probably just look for the top of this box here at 8561. But still, once again, I think it might be a little dangerous to short because you could just keep on blasting off. Checking it out on the 4 hour, you have room to run. It's just stochastic's high on the 4 hour. The 1 hour, the stochastic is getting high. Your 15-minute, it's a high stochastic, curling over. And then looking at your 5-minute, it has reset completely. So, very unclear what this is going to do. But since you did break your highs, the argument's there. You could get up to $3.12. That's what you would be actually looking for, which would be a little bit more upside. Another 7.18%. So yeah, the mixed messages we're getting from this market is rough, but what you can see here is you have broken out. That is an official 4-hour candle close breakout. No problem, man. Now, if you can get a back test holding support, that'll be the confirmation you're looking for to go long. Until we get that confirmation, I mean, it might do some weird stuff like this. We'll see, but that is a serious candle. That is a really good candle. That would give you some type of, oh, we're going to go up from here. You know? Might be a perfect opportunity to wreck all the longs, though. We'll see. Oh, man. But yeah, very lackluster market right now. I'm still in this mood egg short. It's only a 10x. Nothing exciting. Just trying to get a little bit of something, you know? Just a little something. But yeah, it's just it's kind of a boring market right now. Now, Bitcoin on the 4 hour is resetting its stochastic already, and you're maintaining above the 50 simple moving average. It's a good argument for upside. It's a really good argument for upside. I don't know. What do you guys think? We going up? We going down? as of this moment, it just looks like consolidation. And when you're consolidating, playing the range might actually work out very well for you. I think we go sideways until PCE in the morning. That's Friday morning, right? I mean, there's like no shorts in here to actually like push this price up right now. That's kind of crazy. No shorts at all. You just need some enthusiastic millionaire, billionaire, eccentric philanthropist to come in and start pushing this market up. It's just lack of liquidity right now. Seems like the stock market's taking all the liquidity right now. Wait, it's tomorrow morning? No way. That would be a lot better. I'm just asking Grok. Wait, when the hell does this come out? The 28th. No! We have the FOMC minutes come out tomorrow. Son of a bit. This makes more sense. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get the FOMC minutes dropping tomorrow. I think that's around, I want to say 8 a.m., 9 a.m. for us. Something like that. And then we have the MBA mortgage applications. Who cares? Why would we want to know about the applicants? I want to know how many homes are being sold. Whatever. Thursday the 29th, we have the GDP Q1 second estimate. Okay. Initial jobless claims, active economic indicators. Yeah, core PCE is Friday. So it's the FOMC minutes that come out tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, that's frustrating. So if the minutes come out and it seems like they're hawkish, we're going to dump hard because everybody's going to be like, there's no way we're getting a cut in September. But if they come out as like, oh, everybody really did want to cut rates and Jerome Powell said no, then maybe we go up? I don't know. They put way too much weight in the minutes. It's like, that FOMC already happened. You priced in everything you thought. Why do we got to price it in again? So yeah, I think we're honestly going to trade sideways like all night. Just sideways all night. So your favorite meme coin that popped off like crazy, that might be where your opportunity's at. So kind of like Moodang. So Moodang, it popped off like crazy. I'm just banking people are going to start taking some profits off the table. I'm not thinking it's going to crash or anything, but yeah, just profit taking. Let it bleed out. Cookie, it went crazy. Could see a nice pullback. It is getting to a range in order to buy it again. But yeah, who knows? Maybe Cookie starts falling. Bonk was going nuts before. Maybe it breaks its uptrend. I think this is going to depend on Solana. If Solana goes down. Heck, Ethereum. Jeez, that thing was going nuts too. Let's see what Pepe's doing. I still have alerts up in here. Yeah, still got alerts, but I'm not in the Pepe trade. What a 4-hour candle. Way to hold the box and then, ugh, gross. Gross price action. Brett just consolidating, going sideways. Yeah, frustrating market, guys. Frustrating market. So I don't really have too much to talk about here because there's nothing going on, man. Trade I'm currently in, Moodang, I think it's going to go down 13%. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I get stopped out. I'm just going to leave it open for the night and see if these uptrends actually did matter. Yep. Other than that, guys, I guess we're done here. I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to get ready to go to sleep. I'm really tired today. I don't know what's catching up with me, but I'm really tired today. But tomorrow, be ready for another fun-filled stream where I'm taking everybody's requests, and we will be on Pumpkin as well. If you haven't done so, please like the stream, maybe subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, or follow me on Twitch. Do any of those. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Join the Discord. It's absolutely free. And, yeah, maybe check out some of the exchange links and things like that. There's a lot of stuff in the description. Just click on everything. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Promise. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Keep your stop losses tight. Good luck out there. Hopefully we get some price action before the end of the week. Hopefully. I'm out of here. Peace, everybody. Peace.